What's up, y'all? So I just wanted to get on here and tell y'all like this little like kind of like a little story. So some of y'all may know, if you keep up with the podcast channel, I recently, maybe like last week, the Holy Spirit led me to do a series on spirit spouses, right? And one of the things that he told me before I did this series, that he told me that if I spoke about something that I really like truly just did not want to speak about, and just kind of just brought things to like the forefront and talked about it, I would receive deliverance, right? It would start the deliverance process. Well, I obeyed the Holy Spirit and I talked about the very thing that I literally told myself years ago that I would take to the grave, right? And I talked about that thing, right? And long and behold, just like the Holy Spirit said, I was delivered from spirit spouses, right? Glory be to God. Well, since like when like the deliverance process started, right? Like shortly after like I put those videos out, the Holy Spirit started pointing out to me that I was receiving like messages and like DMs from like people from my past, right? Mind you, I have not talked to these people in like since like probably like either last year or maybe even like the year before that. I can't even like tell you the last time I genuinely like had a conversation with these people, right? Pretty sure the last time I had a conversation with these people it had to be like before I was evicted out of my home, right? So it's probably been over a year, right, since I last talked to these people, right? Well, the Holy Spirit pointed out to me that these people were contacting me. They were DMing me, and when I would realize, like, see the DM, I would go and block them because I don't want anything to do with anybody. Like, leave me alone, right? So I would block them. Well, it would stop for a few days, and then it would start right back up, right? This was a spirit. This was a demonic spirit, right? Well, not yesterday, but the day before yesterday, it started again. These people texted me, and this big long paragraph, and was just like, like just trying to be a part of my life. And I didn't say anything. I haven't said anything probably for a year now, right? Anytime that these people text me, I don't say anything. I just read it, block them, and go on about my day, right? Because the Holy Spirit tells me not to respond, right? So that's what I do. I don't respond. Well, the first one texted me again yesterday, and this time, and I'm not laughing at these people. I'm not. I'm laughing at the fact that this is like seriously, like this is a demonic spirit, right? The message said something to the fact of like, I don't care how long it take, I think it might have said like, I don't care how long it take, or I don't care what I have to do. Mind you, I have not like had a genuine conversation, even entertained or like responded to these people in well over a year, and probably about a year, right? So for these people to be acting like this is absolutely insane, right? So I taught like that. Of course, like, the Holy Spirit said what he always says: don't respond, block them. That's what I did. I blocked them, right? Well, I mentioned in the series that spirit spouses are very territorial and possessive, right? They're also jealous spirits. They want to stay attached to you no matter what. No matter what, they'll do anything to stay attached to you, right? They don't want you to break free from them, right? They're a spirit spouse. They're territorial. It's like, hence the people just like doing the most, right? Texting my phone every other day, right? Well, last night I had a dream, and tell me why. In my dream, I was like in a wedding. Mind you, it's just like, I'm talking about spirit spouses. I was in a wedding, right? And I could not remember like who. I can't tell you who the person was, like who the man was that I was supposed to be marrying. I can't tell you. No, I can only tell you, like, I only knew like maybe like a handful of people who were supposedly attending this wedding that I was, a part of. And in the wedding, like, I'm telling y'all, like, some of y'all, those of you who don't know, y'all are probably like, oh, like a wedding, like, that's a good sign. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, sir. That is not a good sign, right? Like, that is demonic. Like, you should not be getting married in your dreams, right? That's a demonic spirit. That is a spirit spouse, right? And in my dream, let me tell y'all just how, like, foolish the enemy is. Let me just tell you how foolish he is. I am the girl who has had their dream wedding planned out for probably like since I was 16. I'm that girl, okay? So when I gave my life to Christ, when I started walking with Jesus, that was like he has my whole idea. Okay? I've been very clear, right? I've been very clear to him on what it is that I want and what it is that I don't want, right? And as I mentioned before, my favorite color is purple, right? Do I use pink on social media a lot? I really do, right? Because I feel like it pops better than purple does, right? But in my dream, tell me why my bouquet had pink in it. Like, it was just like the most tackiest thing ever. Like, the bouquet was tacky. And then, like I said, I've had my dream wedding planned out since I was 16. I've already given like my whole entire dream wedding to God, right? There's a specific song that I want to walk down the aisle to. Very specific. Nobody knows but God. Tell me why in the dream I didn't. First of all, I just want to be very clear. I never walked down the aisle, right? The last thing like that happened before I woke up was I was I was fussing at them because they were playing the dun 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 dun. I was telling them, I remember saying in my dream, this is not the right music. But I'm not gonna get too get too deep into the dream. But long story short, I never got I didn't like get married in the dream. I didn't come into any agreements with this spirit spouse. But I just wanted to get on here and tell y'all that not only did I receive deliverance, just like God said, but when you receive deliverance, right? When you receive deliverance, you really need to stay at the feet of God. You really need to stay in your word, because those demons will try to gain access to you in any way, right? Whether through your dreams, whether through people. So yeah. If you want to receive deliverance, I want to encourage you to go and watch that Spirit Spouse series on the podcast channel. So yeah. Bye.